Hello everyone, let's talk about how to kite as a melee. I think a lot of people have issues with kiting mobs, and they get hit a lot more than they should, take a lot of damage, so we're just kind of going to go over it. Oh, I pet on passive here. So, I have a swing timer at the bottom, playing a melee warlock. You can see that the mob is hitting much faster than I am. So, how do we avoid taking damage? You see, if we walk backwards, the mob will walk backwards with us, and then it'll keep hitting us. So a lot of people tend to just run away. They keep walking backwards, they get hit. Just not really what you'd like to be doing. So I'll show you how to avoid melee attacks. Essentially, the idea is you're slowing, quote unquote, the attack speed. Every time I take a hit, right, I swing, I walk backwards. You can see the opponent's melee is capped. He doesn't do anything down there on the red bar. So I'm essentially delaying or slowing their attack, and I'm making it match mine. So now this mob's 1.5 attack speed becomes the same as my staff's 3 attack speed. So I'm essentially, for every one of my hits, they get 1 hit in. Instead of the other way around, where if I just stood there, right, and I just stand here and eat hits, so nothing happening, I take another hit, I swing, I take another hit, I swing, I take a hit. See, this is kind of bad. You just take so much extra damage. Whereas if I did this, see that as way less damage taken. For some reason, people don't do this. You have to check behind you when you're doing this, but this is a much easier way to reduce damage. Let's see if I can give a few more examples. Some other things to note while you do this. If you are just consistently backpedaling, this will not work. And I believe if you're strafing and then try to run, or if you're running at a diagonal, it will also not work. Something to notice here. So if I pull this mob and I just constantly walk back, he will walk back with me. He will never stop chasing me. It's something to do with how the game calibrates where you are at the time. So here I'm going to wait for him to swing, and then I'll try to build a bit of distance. There we go. Now, generally, it is very easy to get them into this pattern if you do it immediately. I'll just let that one burn out. So, say for example, I'm standing still now, I swing, and then I can move and build that distance. So, my best bet is to not jump around or strafe side to side and then start walking backwards. It tends to be a little harder to sync up the timing for them not wanting to move or not wanting to follow you. And that's pretty much it. It's that simple, and it can help you take a lot less damage when you're leveling.